I came to New York, and the world opened up to me. You know, love changes you. You know, you meet someone and you date and you have intimate time, and they give you books, they give you music, they just open up a world to you. And so I think I have to owe that to the people who loved me during that time. Greg Tate, and Michaela Angela Davis, and just the other mentors, Bob Power, just opened the world up to me. And I think I could see early on, like, being dogmatic in music would really be stifling and very, boring. I was born in Berlin. My father's in the military.
Did you move a lot as a kid?
Yeah, but mostly Virginia, D.C. Always East Coast Southern experience. So I do feel Southern as well.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Come on.
And Virginia, I guess D.C., I've never spent much time down there, but Virginia I consider the South. D.C. is like
the South.
It is the South.
Yes, up South.
Up South.
It's up South.
How long were you in Berlin? Do you remember being in Germany?
They're more like mystical memories of temperature. Because whenever I tour there, I just always feel like I acclimate easily, and I just really like the air and the feeling. But I think that's all.
But you remember that?
Yeah, I feel confident, if that's not crazy to say.
What does it feel like when you land there, when you arrive there?
Like a settling. And they say when you're about to die, you try to get back to where you're born, so that's going to be interesting for me.
Oh, wow. But you don't feel that way every time you go to Germany, I hope.
I hope not. But I hope at the end I'm not like just wandering around trying to get on a boat.
And so what are your first childhood memories? Are they in the D.C. area?
Mine would be my brother taking me to the Parliament Funkadelic concert at RFK and the landing of the mothership, and I think I was like 12. So that's like my prominent.
I mean, it's funny because I never got to see them back then, but I think those shows are maybe more spectacular than Kiss shows. It was just a totally different audience, right?
Right. But yeah, that blinding light, and then you close your eyes and you still see it, like you said. Yeah.
So it's a musical memory for you. But it's both the sort of whatever physical and visual part of it as much as the music?
Well, yeah, because I grew up with music, but I had never seen like, wow, this band just really, it's a show, a cosmic happening, a ritual in a sports stadium.
Right.
So that one sticks with me a lot.
Yeah, did it scare you at all? I remember being scared.
Petrified. But then exhilarating, you know.
Right, we have that in common. My mom took me to see Kiss when I was 7 at Madison Square Garden, and I remember being really scared, but in such an exciting way, right?
Yeah.
It was July, there were people throwing, Kiss had their own explosions, of course, but people were throwing fireworks. It was like everywhere. It was just like fires and like explosions. It was amazing. But I can still smell it. I remember like everyone smoking, of course. This is a long time ago.
Weed and butt and like beer and weird, smells. Yeah. How about you?
So, but at that time, that wasn't your introduction to music. That was the first big show.
My father played tenor sax in the Army Blues. They're the band that does the inaugurations. So he did Ford's inauguration, Reagan's, and he also played at all the the Jefferson Memorial, the Lincoln Memorial.
Wow.
They would do big band shows. So those are as a kid, running behind him and watching shows.
You got to go to all those.
Yeah, and he practiced all the time. My father was diligent. He was one of the best sight readers, so he would get called for all these gigs.
Oh, so combination of that band plus studio session work.
Oh yeah, my father was a hustler. He had like 5 jobs. Yeah.
So, did he have a day job, or that was his day job?
He was in the Army, but he played all the society gigs at the Capitol or nightclubs. He had his own thing.
Did he play records in the house? Was music
all the time?
On? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that never. My mother would vacuum. I was just telling my partner, like you would hear the. And then, Aretha Franklin, Millie Jackson, Bobby Blue Bland. She liked all the blues and R&B songs.
Wow. And so...
On our Grundig that my dad brought from Germany.
Wait, I'm sorry. What's a Grundig?
It's a stereo. It's a brand, a German brand of audio equipment that's...
Like nice stuff.
Really nice stuff.
Oh, okay. So you had like a great system in the house.
Yes.
And the vacuum in the background.
Yeah, and that's probably a fond memory too.
Wow. Did your mother play music as well?
Nope.
But she was a fan?
Yeah. It was a soundtrack to her life.
Do you remember the first record that was yours? I want to say that you bought, but kids didn't really buy records.
I did. I bought records. I think I'm your elder. So
Right.
I definitely bought records.
What
And
were
my
some of the
brother, I have a
records?
brother who's 6 years older and an audiophile. And like I said, my dad was a military person. So yeah, he had lots of audio visual equipment. So we had Laserdisc, LPs, Betamax videos. We had a lot of content.
All the
at that
formats.
time, all the formats.
And which were yours? Which did you bring home?
I think my favorite personal best was a Laserdisc my father brought home. And that one kind of was a game changer for me. But my first record that I bought, Prince For You.
Oh, wow.
I did that, yeah.
It's a good one.
Yeah, changed. I remember that feeling. I remember hearing that, and that's when I said that I want to do that. I'm going to do that.
Did you play music yet at that
I
point?
played the clarinet, so I had to figure out my, couldn't play with Prince with the clarinet. So
Right.
switch it up a bit.
Makes sense. You said you had a big brother. That's obviously a huge theme in music for people. I'm an only child. My mother, though, was 22 when I was born. So in a way, I mean, we weren't that close in age, but, not super old. So she had an incredible record collection. My uncle, who's very much my father figure, had a great collection. But so many people learn about music from their older siblings. Was that part of your upbringing?
Yeah. I mean, he liked Walter Murphy. I don't know if you know him. Yeah. And soundtracks, and then Parliament Funkadelic. He was like a head for that. And he listened to a lot of rock music. I mean, he was just, that's funny. My brother is a very interesting man. He listened to everything and was really the first person to be like, stay open, just try everything. He played the guitar and his friend left the bass. And so I picked that up and we would
literally picked it up.
Yeah, and he was like, learn these chic records, and then him and I could play together, right? Yeah. So yeah, I like my brother. Yeah.
Well, so more than just an influence in showing you records, but you played music with your brother, and you were like a kid.
He was my date to the prom.
That's adorable.
I love him so much.
Wow, so you and him playing along to chic records.
Yeah.
That's so good.
GQ, who remembers that band?
I don't know
Pull out
GQ.
a real amazing guitar bass combo.
Yeah. And when did you first end up playing in a real band or a band with people outside of your home?
I was 17 and my father's bass player didn't show up for an NCO club gig.
Like serious band.
And so when you play on the bass, you just can't bring anybody. So he's like, you know enough, here's what we're gonna do. He goes, this is the real book. You just read the letters. You see the meter, you read the letters, and you're good. Just play with the, I was like, okay. I think I said, will you pay me? I was like, will you get paid? And,
so you weren't too worried about it?
No, so I was like, okay, let me try it. And that was my first gig. He was like...
Did you practice? Or did you just go straight in?
No, these are pickup gigs for the, military people who are just coming to have a few drinks, want to play pool.
Yeah.
Play tunes out of the real book. There's no practice.
Wow.
Yeah.
And it
who
worked.
Who can afford that?
Right,
Yeah.
of course. Time is money.
Time is money.
Do you remember what it felt like to be up there? So you played with your brothers. This is the first time, well, certainly the first time in public playing with your father.
My dad? Yeah. This was with my dad.
Yeah.
So it was, I played a little too much, because I was feeling myself, and he grabbed a drumstick.
Really?
And I was like, got it, and just locked back in.
So you enjoyed it. It went well.
Yes.
Yeah. And from there, where did it go? Did it turn into playing with friends?
Oh, I think,
friends from
no, my
school?
father hired me, for the rest of the month. He was like, this is great. This is going to work.
Wow.
And I don't have to hire the other
So
guy.
you're really in
all
like a
the time.
family band.
Yeah.
At 17.
Oh, yeah. My father definitely was like, you're going to do this. I got you this. He got me a job in the Jazzmobile, which was a DC program. They would do a Motown review, go through the city and play it at every park.
So a Jazzmobile, so it's like a car or a truck
A literal truck, and stage opens up, and you play. Yeah.
So good. And then you move on to the next
Move
park.
to the next park. Berry Farms,
Wow,
Anacostia, just going through.
So you jumped in from playing at home to playing a lot with family and with serious musicians Like this wasn't like, oh, I'm in a punk band, we're going to play a couple songs. Like you were doing real gigs.
Yeah, play go-go.
Right.
And that's like 5 nights a week, yeah.
And that's like a DC thing, right? Yeah. Is it in your blood that you know of? How far does it go back in your ancestry?
I think about that a lot. I'm not sure. I'm sure our brains' ability to hear melody and connect the harmonic information is genetic. But that your endurance, I think, is nurture. Your like endurance to rejection or failure, or that allows you to sit and shed. I think I got from nurture. Like it was my thing to get out of DC. I knew like I couldn't do any. I've only had 2 jobs. I knew I couldn't do anything else. I worked at the Pentagon in food service. And my dad got me that job. And I worked at a record store, but I got Kemp Mill, but I got fired because I played the music too loud.
You can get fired for doing that.
Yeah, and so I just knew like if I can be good at this, I'll be okay.
Right, and you knew you had your brother and your father had it, and probably others before them.
I have to remember my parents were born in the 40s. And that familial connections weren't really held then. There's no tree of life for my family. So I don't really know a lot of my, family, just my mother, father. I had an uncle who played guitar, but he disappeared. So I don't really know. My father wanted to be a musician only. He joined the military because my mother was pregnant. And he always spoke about if he had another, that was his regret, joining the military. So I don't know how far it goes back, but I know that endurance is just out of your situation that made me want to continue on.
Yeah, and I mean, military is endurance, right? In a way. Yeah, so you sort of played music in a very rigid way, but you're not. I wouldn't describe you as that kind of musician. That's what's interesting. You seem much more sort of open and fluid than military would suggest.
Oh yeah, as soon as I could leave DC, I came to New York, and the world opened up to me. Love changes you. You meet someone and you date and you have intimate time, and they give you books, they give you music, they just open up a world to you. And so I think I have to owe that to the people who loved me during that time, Greg Tate and Michaela Angela Davis, and just the other mentors, Bob Power, just opened the world up to me. And I think I could see early on, like, being dogmatic in music would really be stifling and very, boring.
How did you fall into that crew? And I mean, even we've hung out a few times, and every single musician I mention, whether brand new or age old, you're like, oh, I know them, I played with them. Oh. Like, in an incredible way, you seem to just be such a connector and so sort of embedded in so many scenes. It sounds like that started right when you came to New York.
Yeah, Black Rock Coalition.
Right.
Living Color, the band Living Color, it's their part of it. It was just a consortium that allowed you to, as a person of color, say that I enjoy music other than rap music, soul music, and it just created a network that you could, because that's where I met Craig Street, who produced Bitter. It was just a gateway to meeting other different thinkers outside of the status quo.
I'm curious, what's the origin of your name, of both of your names?
Let's go there, all right.
Yeah.
I was born Meshell Ndegeocello to Helen Bird and Jacques Johnson. You know how you get lofty in your like teens and you want to escape your slave name, you want to move on from some idea that's been put in your head.
And that's what Johnson was to you? Or
yeah,
do you know
and
that's
so
what it was?
I was hanging out at Howard's campus with 5%ers and so the person that actually gave me my name is Doodlebug.
Oh, wow.
So Ndegeocello, free as a bird.
Free as a bird.
Yeah. But now I think I'm in that Elon Musk place. I want a number. Or some character, a triangle. Like, just because eventually you're just like, none of these things work. You are still you. still the person you came here with. And now, yeah. So
I guess you changed it once.
yeah, I can just keep on going, yeah. And my tombstone will say, I'm not in here.
What do you see as the number or the symbol that represents you?
I don't know. I'm really into the shape, the triangle. Yeah. You can make every other shape out of a triangle, so I think I'd go with that one.
Right.
Yeah, see? But then I hit the Prince place, and then no one's hiring you. So I'm just like, ladies and gentlemen.
right. The artist formerly known as, I used to call him Tap Cap, right? The artist formerly known as Prince.
Yes.
Do you have children?
Yes, I have two children, two sons.
Two sons?
Yeah, Solomon and Atticus.
Do they play music?
Nope.
Why do you think that is?
Because they're brilliant. They're brilliant children.
They must have been exposed to it.
Yes,
in the same way you were.
Yeah, a whole nother direction.
And you're happy with that? That's not disappointing?
Yeah, I just want them, I hope they have just joy in the realm of the living for a little while.
Yeah.
Find something that they like to do.
Right. Do they listen to music? Do they enjoy music?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yes, they do.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. You don't play any music anymore?
Not these days, no. I played drums literally all my life, and I have like an electronic set at home that feels more like a video game to me than a musical instrument.
Yeah.
But no, I'd like, once or twice a year with friends out of town, but nothing serious. And I think sometimes...
I look, he said, out of town.
Yeah, well, meaning, having a drum set in Brooklyn is just not that realistic.
I want to come hang out of town when you play the drums.
Okay, we can do that in Nashville. Okay. But I do think sometimes, I really should. And then I think if I really, really wanted to, though, I would. It's not that hard. You can go rent a practice space here for 2 hours. So, but there is this part of me that thinks I will again, even though I'm 53. But there's nothing that's like, well, that's over. It's just not what's happening right now.
Just beginning. Okay, keep me in mind.
Keep you in mind. Okay. If I ever needed a bass player.
Yeah. The beginning of the book when you would like your uncle writing the song for you, and just like I just hope you do find your way back.
Have you experienced much grief or loss?
Yes, a lot of a tremendous amount. I think that's part of the living, I suppose. I think when my father died first, and that made me blank. And then my mother died, and that shut me down. But I'm having to deal with it now. And what it brings up for me is I'll never get to ask why, what happened, and
Were you out of touch with your father in the later years?
Well, once I left my house at 18, 19, it was hard. I'm really careful not to disparage them. I've been living in the Baldwin work, and I can see that I just have to have the most immense compassion and empathy towards my parents because I don't know what they went through, but they were born again in the 40s, so I can't imagine. And my mother's mixed race as well. Can't imagine. But it was very hard to grow up with them. They didn't like each other.
Oh, wow.
They did not like each other.
And that was a different time, right? In so many ways. And in ways that, at least something I've known from the many people I've talked to, a lot of people from back then don't like to talk about it, don't like to talk about their ancestry or their parents or their growing up, or even about what they went through as young people. It's very sort of, we don't go there. There's a lot of people who just don't know much about that time period. Yeah. Which is too bad because a lot of us are curious.
The most I know from what my grandmother and grandfather told me, they were the Philip Morris plantation is where a lot of my ancestors come from.
Which is like tobacco and where in the South? In North Carolina?
In Richmond.
Probably? Okay.
Yeah. And
Virginia.
And North Carolina, yeah. So I know that's where they come from. But too, when my father joined the military, went to Germany, it's like the world opened up for him and he never went back.
Right, so a lot of it is the positivity, like we don't look back on that because that was a terrible time and I have a new life and that's when it begins, right? Do you think about your ancestors and those things in your music? Is it conscious or is it subconscious? Is it there somewhere?
Subconscious, definitely. I mean, I look at old videos, I mean, I'm playing the bass like I'm swinging an axe. I play so hard. I'm like, it's amazing. And then and now I look how I play now, and I'm like, woo, I'm so happy I changed.
Right.
Because, but I'm like, I definitely felt this rage, this anger, this stance that I don't feel now.
Right. Wow.
But the center of the grief is, I'll never know why. I'll never know what.
What is family to you?
The people that correct me gently, who are consistent with me, who love me despite of my shortcomings, tell me the truth, allow me the freedom to come and go, people that I can be myself with.